What is Alzheimer's? It's Alzheimer's, I think, is it's about your memory, isn't it? And,
What about your memory?
you cannot think like you used to, like straight away.
Do you have Alzheimer's?
Maybe I have, I thought, I'm not so sure. That's why I got anxiety to know why I'm like this, you know. If I keep thinking about it, it'll be the same with me all the time. When I think of different people and what's wrong with them and all that, of cancer and all that, there's people worse than me.
Largely in the last couple of years, due to also I had a couple of stints in the heart, and this lot confined me to a smaller space. They wanted to keep an eye on me, and they were concerned.
You became more home-based, really.
Confined.
Oh no, home-based, and really.
It's a nice way of putting it. It's good.
You just couldn't get yourself motivated. I mean, really.
In my family, they're much more protective than helpful. They don't want to see anything happen wrong to you. But they also don't know the risk factors that you may have to take in order to be helpful to yourself. They are concerned of where I go, when I go, and who I mix with. It is that sort of anxieties they haven't. They set up mechanisms from their perspective. That no longer controls, we manage him. I did lectures, community lectures. Okay, I did training programs. And all of a sudden, you cannot guarantee to be able to get up and say blah, 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 blah. And you feel it going away. And you feel a lesser person. Because these are things that you work towards, you have achieved. And it is also the expectations that people have of you external to you, which is much more frightening. Sometimes you go out and you're in a group situation and the demand and expectation is almost total, as if I was the Ken Go 10 years ago, sparking. And you tell people Alzheimer's and a lot of them really don't appreciate what it is. So you do have that crisis. Okay, and sometimes I can sound and behave very sort of articulate and confident, and the next minute nobody knows that half of what I've said I've forgotten 10 minutes after I've said it.
I don't look any way different, which is what I want people to see me as. I don't look any way different. It's just my brain being silly when it's ready. It'd be good to know that the community really understands, people with the disease and how to deal with us and how to, respect.
Do you find that black people talk about dementia?
Do they? It's the last thing on their mind. They only tell you that they got some memory problem. It's so easy to hide. Some of them hide it from their children. With some of the children, them don't want to know. But if they don't talk about it, how society is going to understand about it? Society has got to do everything to help. I know we talk about the government, but yes, we need the money. That's where they come in. But society in a whole has got to learn.
So people immediately think that if somebody's starting to show memory problems, that they should be put into care home, or I think that the idea of people being able to continue to live independently can be quite difficult sometimes for people to accept. If people are out in the community more, people who actually are experiencing those problems, rather than hidden away somewhere, that in itself will help people be more understanding of what their needs and be more willing to accommodate and be less fearful of things like fires and accidents and all the rest of it. Because it is amazing how resourceful people can be. If people could understand that just because you have that condition doesn't mean your whole life has to stop. people can go on leading quite normal lives for quite a long time. Anything that would enable that person to do that is a good thing.